Hello teachers. This short video shows you how you can record your live class sessions and post them to your online lessons in your portal. It also introduces the new live class launch screen. Start off by finding the class that you want to go into the live classroom for. You can go to your classes bar, expand the class, and click live classroom. Note that if you don't see a lessons area, that means that the lessons for your online classroom has not been set up and you will not be able to post to it. To set up lessons, you can go to your classroom page and then click Edit Classroom Features. You will want to turn on your lessons module. So if you see it down below, turn it on. You can also turn on the live classroom module. From within your classroom, you can go to the live class by clicking Live Classroom here or by clicking Go Live in the upper right. Once you are in the live classroom, you will see the new live class launch screen. To enable video, check the Enable Video checkbox. You can then specify what options you want available for yourself, the teacher, and for students. To turn your audio and video on when you start the class, check Audio and Video. If you want to broadcast using your microphone only and no video, check Audio Only. For students, you can control whether they are allowed to turn on only their microphone by checking Audio Only, or whether they are allowed to turn on their microphone and camera. You can also set it so that they cannot turn on either their microphone or their camera. Under Student Options, check the options that you want to enable. Students can see Presenter Only, allows them to see only the teacher, or Whole Class, allows them to see everyone in the class. Video Board will automatically open the video board when you start the class. You can open it just for the teacher, or you can open it and present it to students so the students can see the video board. Finally, select who can control the microphone. Teacher only means the teacher will need to mute and unmute everybody. Selecting students means that a student will be able to unmute his or her microphone. Note that students can only turn their own microphone on and off. They cannot turn other people's microphones on and off. To begin recording immediately when you start the class, check On for recording. And under Screen Share Options, you can select whether you want to allow present students to be able to view your screen share. Present students are students who are marked as present or tardy on the daily attendance. Remote students are students who are marked as present remote or absent on the daily attendance. Remote students should always be allowed to view screen sharing. However, students who are in the class with you should probably not be allowed to view screen sharing since it uses a lot of bandwidth and they can probably see your screen on the front board anyway. Once you have specified your options, click Start Class. Since we enabled the video board, it will open automatically and you will be prompted to select your camera. Hey everyone! You can launch a new activity by clicking the plus sign and then picking an activity. For example, if I wanted to present a document that was in my lesson plan, I would click Links and Materials and then go to the lesson plan for the given day. I could then open it or present it. To begin recording the screen, you click the Start Recording button. Start Recording will ask you for a screen that you want to share. In order to record, you need to begin sharing a screen. You can pick either an entire desktop if you have multiple monitors, or you can pick an individual application or a Chrome tab. Note that you do not need to present any tabs that are in the live classroom with screen sharing. Screen sharing is just for presenting external applications. Once you have started recording, you will see a bar at the top that says you are recording. You will also see a tab that says Screen Share or Screen Recording. Note that when you are recording, your microphone is also being recorded. You can mute your microphone by hitting the mute button and unmute it by hitting unmute. You can share the screen that you are recording to students by hitting the Present to Students button. You can only share the screen that is being recorded. Recording and screen sharing use the same system, so whatever screen is being recorded can be presented and vice versa. You cannot present one screen to students and record a different screen. When you are done recording, you can press Stop Recording here, you can press it up here, or you can simply click the recording button to stop recording. You will then see a screen that pops up that asks you what you want to do with your recordings. You can select Decide Later and you'll be able to come back to your recordings anytime for the next 14 days. You can select Delete to delete your recordings, or you can select Publish. Publish will copy the recordings up to your file cabinet, and then open a screen that asks you where you want to save them. Note that every time you start and stop recording, you will generate a different file. So you could have multiple files for one class if you started and stopped recording multiple times. To publish it to an online lesson, check Learning module. You will then need to select the class that you want to publish it to. You can select more than one. For each class, select a unit and select a lesson. If you have a lesson built, you can select it, or you can select New Lesson. If you select New Lesson, you will need to give that lesson a name. Since I already had one for the week of 9/28, though, I'm just going to use that. Finally, you'll need to give your stage a name. We'll call it Sunday's Live Classroom Lesson. When you are done, press Save, and the system will automatically create the lesson for you. When you're done with the class, you can press Exit, and it will shut down the class and give you an option of where to go. To review your lesson, click Class Lessons. This will take you to the Lessons tab of your online classroom. You can see that we selected Important Recordings, Week of 9/28, and then Sunday's Live Classroom Lesson, which, as you see, appears here. To view it, go to Done Editing, and then you can walk through this in the student mode. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to email support@digitalacademy.org. Thank you.